Bang. Happy New Year.
It's kind of dark in here.
It's not that dark, Travell. It's really not. I mean, we could turn this on if it's plugged in, or this one. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful.
I still was, just gonna get up and hit the switch on the wall, but...
Well, you can do that if you want. But it's really not that dark.
Kinda is.
Sure.
Visual jokes.
It's not a joke.
This is real.
It's not dark. There's a window right in front of us. There's light coming in.
Yeah, but there's curtains covering the light.
Like 2/3 of it, but it's still enough to see. Fine. Well. So anyways. Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Not bad.
That's good. Good talk, buddy.
You really know how to keep a conversation going.
Sup. That's basically all I do. Sup.
You just go sup and then...
Sup.
Like, that's it.
Yeah. Then they reply and I'm like, sup again.
It's like a conversation loop. If like nothing else, it just revert back to sup.
Yeah. It seems that I have that in my conversations.
You just revert back to sup.
Yeah. Well, when I'm texting, not when I'm with a person. Usually. Except
Sure.
Right now. Except right now. Right now I am. Man, I sure would love it if pictures would load on this.
On your iPad.
On my iPad, on
While
this
you're
website.
viewing a web page.
Yeah, this webpage does not want to load the pictures. The pictures.
Okay.
Picture us.
What?
In your mind, picture us. We're in a room.
We're in a room.
There's 2 lamps. There's one of those reading lamps that like shines down on your work, except it's just kind of like shining back at its base. Then there's another one that's just, like a table lamp. I have a Spider-Man cup.
That's exciting.
Spider-Man!
Gosh dang, Jason. Sound off.
Gosh dang what?
Gosh dang. Just gosh dang. More so that you're just describing the room. Because...
The rest of the room is filled with stuff.
You clearly
Lots of
have
stuff.
nothing else to say if you're just going to describing the room.
Yeah, I'm not on a good starting point today.
No, you're not.
Travell, take it away.
Oh.
Take it somewhere.
Take it in my car, drive 20 clicks to the nearest place that sells churros. Buy churros, come back, eat churros,
Win.
and die from stomach poisoning.
Probably.
Yeah, that's
what
if
would
you
happen.
could sum up the podcast, that's it.
That's our podcast.
I got up not long ago. I'm still a bit groggy.
That's true. You're always groggy. It doesn't matter what time of day it is.
That is not true.
That is entirely true.
That is not true.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't believe you.
Don't then.
Oh. Yay.
Yay.
So I found a news story.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Shall you elaborate?
Sure, let me read the headline for you. Nude motorcyclist gets arrested after video goes viral.
Okay.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Well, that's the point of a headline, Jason.
Some guy, police got word on Saturday that, this guy was riding naked once again on that place's main boulevard. I'm not even gonna try.
No. Let me see.
Lahore. I don't know. Lowers. Main boulevard. They blocked the road from all sides and he was flagged down and arrested. He goes by the nickname Rocket, and he'd bet his friends that he could pull off the nude stunt. Yeah.
Did he?
Well, I mean...
He did.
He did. Yeah, apparently he did a wheelie, completely nude, while a bunch of his friends followed on their motorcycles cheering. So, yeah. Motorcycles!
I don't know if you realize this, but it's St. Patrick's Day.
It is St.
As of
Patrick's
recording.
Day. Yep, I did realize that. I'd forgotten all about it, but I had realized it sometime today. So, I'm not wearing green. I'm wearing red. That's like the opposite of green.
It's, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's green and red, because if you
kinda
stare
real.
at something that's red, and then look at something that's white, you see green. It's true. And blue's like yellow or something. Well, because I knew that, everybody thinks of blue as being the opposite of red.
Cool.
Oh,
I found that same article about the...
Yep. Different site, same article.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Is it, though?
Yes.
Wait, what's exciting? St. Patrick's Day or that guy riding motorcycles naked?
I guess St. Patrick's Day, because it probably won't be busy tonight, then. Because everybody...
Right, St.
Everybody
Patrick's
be
Day is
out.
like drinking day. I always forget about that.
How?
Because I'm like, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. What does that even mean?
It means drinking day.
It's drinking day, yeah.
It's pretty much one with the other.
Look, on the lily pad, a leprechaun. Catch him! Catch him! Catch him! Catch him!
They always catch me, 'cause I'm as green as me clover hat marshmallow.
Oh, lucky, we're getting closer.
They always catch me. What if I had a new great green clover? I'll blend right in,
Oh, lucky, we're getting closer.
They always catch me.
We gotta find Lucky.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms. The chase never stops.
Got that right, Lucky.
Marshmallow power, double me luck.
Whoa, oh, oh, oh.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Whoa, oh,
The chase never stops. You can double your luck with Lucky Charms. Part of a nutritious breakfast. They're magically delicious. Part of a nutritious breakfast.
Catch a pack of Lucky Charms, charming. Catch a pack of Lucky Charms, Lucky Charms. Catch a pack of Lucky Charms, charming. Catch a pack of Lucky Charms, Lucky Charms.
Save the rainbow. It's as colorful as marshmallows in me Lucky Charm. Keep rainbows from fading away, fading away, fading away.
There's Lucky, catch his Lucky Charms. You just ran out of luck, Lucky. Ran out of luck. A little luck and a pluck. Got him.
They always catch me.
We gotta find Lucky.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms. The chase never stops.
Got that right, Lucky.
Marshmallow power, double me luck.
Whoa, oh, oh.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Whoa, oh,
The chase never stops. You can double your luck with Lucky Charms. Part of a nutritious breakfast. They're magically delicious. Part of a nutritious breakfast. They're magically delicious.
Also, this is the Hardly Worky Hippies podcast.
The hardly worky hippies?
Hardly-
Yeah.
Whatever.
We hardly worky.
How about you introduce it then?
I'm trying to think of something else to say, but all I can think of is dude soup, so I guess we're the hardly working hippies.
I guess.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm Jason.
Are you?
No,
Okay.
I'm a replica of Jason, but you don't know that yet.
Oh,
Spoilers.
okay. I'm Travell.
Okay. This is by Chris Illuminati.
Oh, the article?
The article's written by Chris Illuminati. Illuminati confirmed.
Well, This is from thebrobible.com.
Total Illuminati.
It's a clickbait title, but I'd seen this before. This guy fell asleep. Or no, it's not. The one I got to this place was a clickbait title.
Oh, okay.
You won't believe what this guy was doing when he fell asleep. And then I get to the actual article. This guy fell asleep rolling a joint on the subway. And this photo is quite good.
Oh, yeah.
A Redditor posted this photo of a tired fella on NYC subway who was so exhausted he couldn't even finish rolling his joint. An NYC subway is probably the last place you want to fall asleep mid-roll because you never know who's going to come up and take your stuff. I'm not talking about people, I'm referring to rats. That's a weird segue. What?
Where's this? Oh,
What?
yep, nope.
This article just segues into...
Rats on the subway.
To be fair, there's not much else to say about it.
Nope.
This guy fell asleep rolling a joint.
But that's it, that's the story.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
But then it just
True story.
segues into, well, rats could have taken it. Rats could have taken his weed, Jason. The rats could have taken his weed, smoked it, got super high.
Super high rats.
Well, think, like a tiny bit of that to a guy does
Is
not
that-
much,
is
but
that-
to a rat,
Is that basically like Ratatouille?
Rat-
Is that what happened?
Ratatouille, they stole...
They stole
They were
weed
actually
and
in New
then-
York,
and
and they
then-
they got so high off the weed they stole, he
And-
thought he was in France,
And
and
then, and then, yeah, he hallucinated the rest of the movie.
the dark reality of Ratatouille.
Okay.
What up?
Oh, I was just checking out another story, but it's not that interesting,
Okay.
so I'm not going to bother talking about it.
Okay.
But yeah. So.
You said you had a work story?
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay.
story
So
or
you know how you
personal.
have like every once in a while you get a story of like somebody being smooth.
So smooth.
So smooth as silk. And you're like, wow, how does this even happen? Or if you're like me, you do, because you can't comprehend how people can be good at social interactions. But basically, I was talking to one of my coworkers last night, and she was on cash in the evening, and I guess some chick, her card wasn't going through, and the guy behind her, or there was a guy behind her, and she's like, I guess this guy behind me really wants to get going, eh? And he's like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll pay for this for you if you give me your number. And so they did.
Oh, so smooth.
So smooth. Oh, I love those.
Those gifts.
I mean, it's a little
it's pretty
slow.
janky.
It's pretty janky, but they look cool.
It just takes a couple times. That'll just...
Great visual aspect, Travell.
Yeah. I wasn't...
I
I was just
pointed
having
it
it
out.
on the background. You pointed it out. You made it weird.
Well, they are cool, though.
Yeah.
It's like the gifts where it looks like it's 4 different gifts side by side, and then they swim through the bars. In this
Link
case,
dump.
it's sharks swimming through the bars.
Linked up. Oh, I had a story.
Yeah, you had a story. You said you had a story.
I had one last night, and
What's your
I can't
story?
remember it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Can you keep talking?
No.
Anything else happen at work?
I didn't work the last 2 days, so not really.
I'm sure you've
We
got
had a
something.
going away party
Yeah?
for another person because people are just leaving left, right, and center.
Dropping like flies.
Dropping like flies. Another one bites the dust. Well, I mean, I don't blame them.
Oh. You don't enjoy working at Office Store, the Supply Depot place?
Well, I enjoy it, but it's not the kind of place you want to work your whole life.
Okay, understandable. But these people leaving, what are they?
Well, most of them are moving.
Okay.
Or
So-
getting new jobs or stuff like that.
You just...
I mean,
I can't blame them.
Why? I don't
I mean,
blame
they're
them.
moving.
They're moving because they don't want to live in freaking northern Alberta and work at Office Supplies Depot place. So, yeah, no, I got nothing against them there. My stomach is growling.
Did you eat this morning?
I did.
You didn't eat hard enough. Eat harder, Jason.
Eat harder. Can that, if we ever make a restaurant, can that be our tagline, like, eat harder with Hippies food? It's like rocks. It's all rocks. We serve rocks.
Okay, let's go with this.
Fried rock, boiled rock.
So hippie restaurant.
Hippies restaurant.
Apparently we only eat rocks. Doesn't seem really hippie culture, but fine. You're the chef. I won't disagree.
It's going with our theme that we want to eat harder.
Nice theme. You want to eat harder. What do I get to be?
You can be everything else.
Everything else.
You're in charge of promotions, you're in charge of hiring staff, you are also in charge of serving tables.
Even after I hire the staff?
Yep, cleaning up, everything. You're the dishwasher, you're the assistant chef, you're everything.
Okay.
And I like stand there in the kitchen, I'm like, rocks.
Throw rocks in a pot. No, like halfway across the kitchen, dunking them.
Dunking them. They keep splashing through the window and hitting people.
Or
you're also the bartender.
Or you're throwing rocks that they go through a window. I'm also a bartender. What do we have? Rocks on the rock?
Yeah. And whiskey.
When you have a drink from the Hippies bar, when you say on the rocks, it's not ice, it's little rocks.
Yeah.
Not even cold ones.
No.
Hot ones.
Hot ones, hot rocks. Yeah, and whiskey.
Hot rocks.
That's our two drinks.
Hot rocks in a metal canister with whiskey.
Yeah. Keeps it warm. Best restaurant. 7 out of 5
So
on
like rock soup? Or
all kinds of rocks, like ground rocks, mashed rocks.
That's called gravel.
Boiled rocks. No, that's crushed rocks. Sand. Sand is a side, yeah.
Sand is a side.
Rock fries. Rock burger. Rock soup.
So
rock souffle.
Are we exclusively promoting to Geodudes?
Yes. And gravelers.
Well, can't get one without the other, am I right?
Oh, you're so right.
Those Geodudes and those gravelers.
That was good. Okay. Hippies restaurant.
I still don't know my story.
Opening 2077.
2077?
Yeah, we're gonna be old. We'll have nothing else to do, so we'll open a crappy restaurant.
So the year after Palpatine gets voted in.
And that was 72, dude.
No, it wasn't.
It was 72 or 74. It was 74. 3 years.
That's still not far.
We'll get... Yeah, because it'll take 3 years for us to convince him to give us funding for it. Remember, we promoted you way back in 2015. Does anybody remember that? I don't even remember that. Where am I?
Okay.
We'll be old, remember?
74, you were correct.
Knew it.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
I put so much work into it. No, go back.
Did you really?
I did.
Because I only see one change.
I'm talking about the fake Interstellar poster I made for the last podcast.
Yeah.
Called I'm in Your Space.
Yeah, I'm in your space. And then the names at the top.
And then him. That's Vin Diesel, not Matthew McConaughey in the spacesuit.
Oh, yeah, I totally noticed that. No, I didn't. How would I?
It looks out of place a bit. Even though the lighting, I did the touches, but it still looks out of place.
Yeah, I guess. I
also had to remake the background for the text.
For the I'm in your space.
In there. I felt quite proud of it. Proud at it. I'm proud at it, not proud of it. Just at it.
I'm proud at you. I am Prideachu.
Prideachu, go! Prideachu, use pride.
Prideachu buffed up its ego. Okay. Stop.
Yeah, we're masters of Pokemon dialogue.
You are.
Okay. That Pokemon Shuffle game that was free to download on 3DS. Super fun.
Buy it.
It's free. So yeah.
Buy it for free. 10 out of 10.
I don't know if I told you, but I think I did. But the only thing I don't like about it is how it limits your play.
Yep, you told me.
But it is a free game, so I can't complain that much.
Well, you can.
No.
And you can play it a little.
Yeah. But, yeah, so it limits you. The other thing is you can only store up to 5 plays at a time.
So like because you get one every 15 minutes or so, right?
Every half hour.
So like if you wait 3 hours, you don't get 6, you only get 5.
That's a bit annoying, but you do collect like jewels and other stuff, and you can spend that on more plays.
To get more jewels and other stuff.
You can do microtransactions to buy jewels, or you just get them in the game every now and then.
So what exactly is the point of the game, though?
The game?
Is there a goal?
Like all Pokemon, to catch them all. Catch them all.
Catch them all. Do different Pokemon give you different like special abilities when you're playing?
Yep.
Sweet.
And you have 4 on your team, and 1 that can Mega Evolve.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, exactly, Jason.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Nailed it yet again.
Goku is the Mega Evolving Pokemon.
Indeed. The
Best Pokemon.
Dragon Ball. Have you seen any of the Dragon Ball Xenoverse gameplay or stuff like that? Anything about it other than the name?
Nope. And you and Jake saying it looks good.
Oh, it looks so good. I want to play it.
I want to play it. Play it. Play it, Travell.
Play it right now.
Right. No. Stop.
How am I supposed to play it right now? Boop. Playing. There, Jason. It has appeared on the wall.
Great visual jokes. He had a remote.
That was. I think it worked without just being like great visual jokes there, Travell.
Sure.
It worked fine.
Sure.
It did.
Sure. We're talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and then you're like, boop.
And I was like, oh, you want me to play it? Boop. There it is on the wall.
Magic.
See?
That's also a window, not a wall.
Jason.
Chappelle,
Jason.
you pointed out the window.
That doesn't matter.
Matters to me.
Why?
Because I'm here. I can see it.
Trick yourself.
Oh, it's a wall.
Okay.
Please continue.
That was... Wow.
Best game.
Wow. This is going good. Going good, Jason.
Best
Super-
episode yet.
Oh dear. I had a story.
You had
it
a
was
story.
a good story.
And I was
too.
looking forward to it because you told me about it last night.
Well, I told you that I had a story.
You're
I didn't
like,
tell you the story. I should have told you the story because then I would remember the story.
You said no. I didn't say you told me. I said you told me about it. You were like, yeah, I have a story for the podcast. I'm pretty excited about it. And now look what you've done. Look what you have done. Did it happen at work?
That's the thing. I don't really remember if it was at work or is something kind of related to work or is it something in town.
Just remember what happened at work yesterday.
All of it. Downloading. Playback. Okay, I went to work.
I remember that bit.
I wore that funky paisley tie you had.
Yes, the curtain tie.
The curtain tie.
That's
Interesting.
what I call it because it looks like an old curtain chopped up and then turned into a tie.
Yes. And I did work. It was not busy. It's not.
Not busy.
It's not.
Because Monday.
Because Monday. And it's just kind of been quiet lately. I'm tired. I didn't even stay up that late.
Recap. It's recap, Travell. Hurry up.
Let's recap.
We should do a recap episode.
recap all the podcasts, or?
I don't even remember what happened on the podcast.
Oh, by the way, it's episode 25.
Woo.
We're quarter way to 100.
That's a lot.
25 is a lot.
25 is a lot.
It's 25 weeks, Jason. That's like, it's almost half a year.
Next week is half a year.
I said almost.
I know. And then I said next week's half a year. Then it'll be crazy. It'll be like, whoa, half a year.
Isn't next week the last one in this place?
Last or second last, depending.
I think it's the last Friday.
Oh, well, probably last that we put up in this place, yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean...
Yeah, I guess
we'll
might
probably
be
still
able to
record it here.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Didn't think of that.
Didn't think. No, you didn't.
So if we record on that Monday or Tuesday, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, and then you're actually going to have to put up the 2 podcasts there. But we will discuss that at a later date.
Why am I?
Because I won't be around and I won't have a computer.
On Easter weekend, or?
Yeah, from the 3rd to the 13th, 3rd to the 12th, I'm not around, so I won't have access to my computer, and I won't be able to update the website. Also, this week, either we'll have to pre-record for, or you'll have to figure something out with someone else. Because I won't be around.
Of course.
Or we could Skype, I guess.
You just said you wouldn't have a computer around.
I have my iPad, but that's not very good for editing the website.
Have you ever actually tried?
No.
I doubt it is, but have you actually ever tried?
No, I haven't, and I don't intend to. Because I know it won't be nice.
It won't be nice.
Well, that was a good discussion about the future of the podcast. On the podcast.
Yep.
That we're recording.
We stopped doing that.
We need to stop.
What do you mean need to? We actually have stopped. We haven't talked about the podcast.
On the podcast for at least 2 weeks.
At least like 5.
We broke it. We broke our streak. We were done. It's over. It's not over. It's never over. We'll never give this up. We'll never let them down. Good talk.
So tired.
Why are you so tired?
Because I got up at 11.
No, you didn't.
11:30.
Like 11:30, yeah. That's not early.
And have coffee.
Why didn't you have coffee?
Because
you had Sunny D.
I had a glass of Sunny D, and we watched some videos, and they were like, hey, let's record. And I was like, sure. Great idea.
Idea.
Let's go do that.
Best idea.
Let's do that. And then we're doing that, and now I'm tired. Great recap, I know.
Yeah, okay, so, welcome back. This is the Hardly Working Hippies podcast.
Mm-hmm. In case you missed it, I'm tired.
And I'm
He's
Batman.
Jason. Jason Batman.
Batman Jason.
That's only in school when they have, like, last name, comma, first name.
They do that at work, too.
Oh.
Sometimes.
So they address you as Batman, comma, Jason.
Yes, that's how they call it. That's how they called me at school, too. They were like, Batman, comma, Jason. To the office, please. You have friends. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Loser.
Interesting intercom call.
Okay, sorry. No, I just remembered. Okay, so you remember how I said that we had the Boston Pizza, or I didn't say Boston Pizza, but we had the going away party. Mm-hmm. It was at Boston Pizza. Mm-hmm. And we had to wait like an hour for a table.
Yes, you told me this outside the podcast.
But okay, so
for those inside the podcast, you had to wait an hour for a table.
Yeah, we had to wait an hour for a table. So it was warm inside, so I went and walked around outside for a bit. And I, like, poked my head in at one point to just check, like, we're still waiting? Yup, we're still waiting. Okay. And then I just continue walking around outside. And I'm walking around outside, and I'm like, can you imagine if, like, one of them is just constantly watching out the window, and they see me coming, they're like, Jason's coming, quick, go back to over by the door. And they, like, all quickly go over there and sit down, and I'm like, Still waiting? Yep. Still waiting. And then and I'm like, okay, and I go back outside, and then they go back to the table, and they just continue doing that until they finish eating, and then they walk out, and I'm like, oh, did we get a table? And they're like, nah, we gave up. We're just gonna go home. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Why'd you go outside?
Because it was really warm in there. So I went and walked around outside. Also, I didn't feel like standing there sitting still. So I felt like walking around because I just drove for half an hour.
Standing there, sitting still.
I said standing or sitting still. Because when I first got there, I was standing, but
Jason,
I would have
that's a
eventually
wall.
sat down. Yeah.
Wall.
Waldo.
Waldo? Where is he?
Wally? Where's Wally? Hidden. Wally? What do you mean?
It's Waldo. Where's Waldo? Not where's Wally?
Where's Wally is like everywhere except here in America. Everywhere else has Where's Wally, not Where's Waldo, as far as I'm aware. As far as the internets have taughted me.
Taughted you?
Touched me.
But Jason, we're in one of the two places where it's called Where's Waldo and not Where's Wally.
And I said both. I'm being mutually exclusive here. Inclusive, not exclusive.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, you're excluding them.
Everybody out!
Everybody out. No, just us in this room. Yeah, it's just us in this room.
That's basically what it is. Once a week.
That's the foundation
just
of
us
this podcast.
in this room, all alone together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, saying something like that doesn't make any sense to me.
How so? Which part?
All alone together, because it's literally two opposite things, but they make sense together. How does that work? We're alone, but we're not alone, we're together. So one of those statements isn't true, and it's probably alone.
It is alone.
It is alone. So why do people say that?
Because it works as a sentence.
Does it, though?
I think so.
That's because you never question reality, Travell.
You know, I don't question it. I substitute my own.
That's true.
Like, Jason, what if you were a cop
Woo woo.
and I was the bumbling newspaper boy who was your sidekick?
We'd fight spirits or something.
What, spirits?
Yeah, remember that trailer we made? It was great.
That wasn't... First of all, there is no... That's not online.
Nope.
So you're talking about something that we made and I've only shared with friends.
Yep.
Which was a
is most
tribute...
the people who listen to this podcast.
I don't know what to call it. Tribute video? It was send-off video, that's what I referred it to.
It was fun.
The send-off video I made at the end of high school for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
In our friend group.
Mm-hmm.
In a group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Which did at the end feature a fake trailer of me and Jason for a show called Slaying with Friends.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't remember.
You also clearly don't remember how are you supposed to be a newspaper cop and me a rambunctious boy.
In that, we're not. I messed up. Sorry. I don't know. We would arrest people.
Or do you just always want to fight ghosts?
Always, yeah. Who doesn't?
Ghosts.
Are you sure? Are you sure, though? Because, I mean, now, I've never watched the movie, so correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that, like, what Ghost Rider's about?
Jason, tell me the plot of Ghost Rider.
I just said I've never watched the movie. I have no idea.
Tell me the plot of Ghost Rider.
Nicolas Cage is
I
Ghost Rider. He rides ghosts.
It's story time.
And, okay, so Nicolas Cage stars as the Ghost Rider who rides on a ghost that's a motorcycle, the ghost of a motorcycle, who is a motorcycle, and they fight other ghosts riding motorcycles and other such type ghosts, vehicle ghosts.
Okay.
Like tanks and also fighter jets.
Okay.
Somehow they win nonetheless, using magic or something, ghost magic.
Okay.
And then they ride off into the sunset together. That's the plot.
Okay. Sounds better than the movie.
What's the actual plot?
Ghost Rider is the story is the story.
Good story.
Nicolas Cage, his dad, is like dying of cancer or something, so he makes a deal with the devil
Cage?
for his soul. What?
Dad Cage.
Dad Cage?
Dad Cage.
Papa Cage.
Papa Cage.
So he makes a deal with the devil to take his soul and become his Ghost Rider if he cures his dad of cancer. Which he does, but then they're like daredevils, stunt drivers and stuff. Mm-hmm. But then his dad crashes and dies.
Oh.
It's like, yay, no cancer, and then boom.
Okay.
The devil, they do that stuff.
Yeah, totally.
So then Nicolas Cage pouts for the next 20 years or whatever.
I thought you were going to say next 20 minutes.
Yeah,
of
the next
movie.
20 minutes. Well, maybe. In movie time, of next 20 minutes.
Okay.
But it's like 20 years. Like 20 years later. Or whatever. And I don't remember why, but all of a sudden he's a Ghost Rider now. Which means he's supposed to claim souls for the devil. Mm. So he kind of does that. But then the devil's son, Darkheart, is being a whiny emo kid.
Yeah.
It's just like, what? I don't understand you, Ghost Rider. Why are you cramping my style, yo?
This does not sound emo at all.
Yeah, and then they fight or something. And Wyatt Earp plays a cowboy Ghost Rider with a ghost horse.
See, I was right. Ghosts fighting.
Yeah.
My plot was completely correct.
And then stuff happens, and for some reason they made a sequel a couple years later. More than a couple, like 5, 6, 7 years later.
I see.
I never saw it.
I don't blame you. It doesn't sound that interesting.
Not a big fan of that first one. Not a big fan of the character. I mean, visually, he's a cool character, but his story I'm not that into.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he's got a flaming skull for a head, so...
That's sweet.
And he's dressed like a biker.
Nice.
Well, he is a biker, pretty much.
Well, I mean, yeah, but... Yeah.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, and I'm just going to continue thinking it is what I think it is, because...
Like I said, that's a better... That sounds like a better movie where
Let's make that.
Ghost Rider rides a ghost of a motorcycle, which is a motorcycle, and fights other ghosts of vehicles that are vehicles.
that are being ridden by other ghosts of riders.
Nailed it.
Yeah. And like with the fighter jet, okay? Like, they're not in the cockpit, they're just on the back. Like,
Yeehaw.
yeah! He's riding it. He's not
got,
flying
like,
it.
reins attached to the cockpit.
Yeah. He's like...
He's sitting on the tail fin with reins attached to it.
Yep. That's what happens, yeah. With the tank, I don't even know. The tank, he's just kind of like on top, like, go! Go now!
He just sits on the barrel.
Yeah. No, a chick gets the tank. I just decided that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because she's Ghost Rider's love interest.
Yes.
But she's on a different side.
Mm-hmm. And then, but then they're like, screw sides, and they're best friends.
Screw sides, we will only be surfaces.
Yeah, yeah, and then they're just, and then they both get Surface Pro 3s, and...
What? I don't know what that means.
It's the Microsoft tablet.
Okay.
It's the Surface Pro 3.
Oh.
And then those two take on the world together. So it basically turns into a ghost version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Again, I haven't seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith either, but as far as I understand, that's basically what happens.
Jason?
Is they're like married, and then they're fighting, and then they're like, no, screw that, and they go fight other people.
What's the plot of Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
I just said, they're married, and then... I've seen glimpses of this one, so it's better than what I know of Ghost Rider, but they're married, and then they get told to fight each other, or something, so they're fighting each other with guns all over their house, and then they're in a minivan, for some reason, and they start fighting other people, and that's it. And and then they go kill the people who told them to fight each other or something. That's what happened. True story.
I have not seen all of Mr. and Mrs. Smith either. But the IMDb description reads, as a bored married couple is surprised to learn that they are both assassins hired by competing agencies to kill each other. Wamp wamp a wamp.
It's just like I said.
Yeah. And yeah, then they probably go kill the people who told them to kill them.
Each other, yeah. My dad told me that bit.
Okay, Jason, IMDb is the best yet worst site at the same time. Wanna know why?
Yes, I want to know why. Tell me, Travell.
The information about movies and the sheer internet movie database, if you will, is good and impressive. Mm-hmm. The users, however, oh dear.
Oh.
Not only, like, user ratings are often, like, so skewed, like, really weird, but I'll try. The user reviews are just spectacular, Jason.
You got a couple to read for me?
I wish I had some prepared, so I'm gonna find a movie that you know, and I'm sure I'll find a user review.
I have a review. Okay.
Oh.
So when I went to, or I was at work, and we have like an aisle with like snacks and stuff in it, and one of the things we have is Pringles.
Pringles.
Okay, and so I went to get some Pringles the one day, and we were out of the sour cream and onion ones, and I'm like, no, but no, I just got a different flavor. But that's not important. What's important was that there was a sign saying, talk to an associate, and we can order this for you online.
You can order Pringles online.
And I was like, can you really? So when I got on my break, I used the computer in the break room to go onto our website and search up Pringles. And when I did, I found an amazing Pringles review on our website, which I will read for you.
Okay. That sounds fantastic.
It's alright.
Oh.
It's not like super amazing. It's not one of those amazing reviews, but it's alright. It's pretty decent.
It's enough. It's enough to keep this going.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, so sour cream and onion Pringles potato chips. User review or customer reviews. Okay, so it's got 5 stars out of 5. And the review says, the marriage of sour cream and onion. The mellow sour cream mingles oh so carefully with the bold onion, causing your mouth to come alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
That's great. It's Pringles.
Yeah.
A Pringles review on Office Store Supply Depot Store .website.
.website, yeah.
.ocean.
.ocean. Stop making more friggin' Funhouse references.
By more,
we already made a couple.
You made one.
Yeah, I did. Well, the
No,
whole
I have
restaurant
said
thing
one.
was one.
So, was it? Not really.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of it.
I kinda did, but kinda didn't.
So, that's really good, Jason.
It's a stretch. It's like Jake's sleeve.
Jake's sleeve, when he pulls it, it's a stretch.
Yeah. Got a good review for us yet?
I'm looking at Big Hero 6. Alright, I found one.
Yes.
I found one. Normally, it's the low reviews. It's the low reviews that are fantastic.
Okay.
This is from Stephen Wickcock's 9. From the land of the free.
Okay.
And this is
So
his
it's American.
This is his 1 star out of 10 review on Big Hero 6. It's titled Stupid Title. There is spoilers.
Okay, so spoilers.
It says may contain. I haven't read all of it. Okay, Big Hero 6? Where are Big Hero 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Stupid frig 1 in title. But whatever. The worst thing about this movie is that it just sucks. I tried watching it, but I couldn't get past the first 20 minutes. The acting was horrible. The pacing was non-existent. Non-existent! The character development was murky at best. Not good, nope, not good at all. Not good for kids, nope, not at all. Bye. 1 out of 10, bye. I do not recommend this movie. 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 No, I do not. The best part was when it was over, like when the credits were scrolling down the screen. Other than that, total trash. Bye, for real this time.
Okay, but he said he didn't make it past the first 20 minutes. I know. How did he get to the credits if he didn't manage the first 20 minutes?
See why IMDb reviews are fantastic.
Fantastic.
These things are treasure
troves. There's another one.
Well, there's plenty. I scrolled past plenty to find a gem like that. But like I said, nearly any big movie you can find a gem in the user reviews.
User reviews are amazing. They're an amazing thing.
They really are. It's like YouTube comments, but for movies and less racist most of the time.
Usually. By the way, what's IMDb Pro? I just saw.
Pro? Oh, that lets you get like more specific information and like contact information on some people.
Oh.
Yeah. So, okay. Like, if I want to make a movie with Brad Pitt and I sign up for IMDb Pro, it would give me probably a contact number of his agency.
Oh.
And I could be like, hey, Brad Pitt, want to start in Hey, Brad Pitt, do you want to start in my student film?
And he'll be like, no. That's it.
Good joke.
Good joke.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, fantastic. IMDb, yeah, it's good site. It's bad at anime, as I've told you before. It is bad at anime. It just does not know how to handle anime for whatever reason.
What do you mean by that, though?
Like, all the information on anime is just, like, so limited.
Oh, okay.
In general.
Yeah, that's why everybody uses my anime list instead.
Mm-hmm. It is much, much better.
Oh. I see what you're doing. But yeah, you know what bothers me?
What?
Sometimes.
What bothers you?
When you have, like, a whole show, okay? Like, specifically I'm thinking anime right here. Like, a full show, a full anime.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like one overarching storyline. Most of the time they stick to that. They don't really do a lot of episodic stuff. Maybe 1 or 2 in a 26-episode series.
Yeah.
And then they make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, by the time that you finished it, by the time you finish the show, the story is over. So either the movie's going to be something new after, or it's going to, usually they're somewhere in like between episodes type thing.
Okay.
And then it's usually episodic, which doesn't really stick to what the show was doing with itself. So I don't know. It bothers me, and for some reason I just thought of that right now.
Continue. I'm still proofing these to see whether it's worth reading out loud.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty much all I had on that, to be honest. I just thought of it, and I wanted to complain briefly. Like, why? If it's an episodic show like Cowboy Bebop, the movie was amazing.
Yeah, like the episodic type movies.
Going along with episodic shows are fine because it's in the spirit of the show, and it's like just a longer episode.
Yeah, and most of the people want a sequel movie.
Yeah,
right. That's what I want a lot of the times. I'd prefer a sequel movie. That's what Madoka was.
Also, recap movies.
Yeah, we've had good experience with the recap movies.
Yeah, One Piece movie 8. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check out our review on that somewhere.
It's on my YouTube.
It's on his YouTube. But yeah, One Piece movie 8 was awful. But just in general, like, I don't know, the Air movie wasn't too bad. I liked it because it was like a different retelling, but I don't know. I still, recap movies just seem relatively unnecessary because, like, you've got, like a One Piece movie 8. Let's use that as an example.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how long's the arc? Probably like a good 20 episodes or more of
I don't know.
the
It's
anime.
like,
I don't remember.
I'm just thinking.
It's
book-wise.
5 books.
Five books.
It's
yeah.
something like that. 5 books. So you're probably looking about 20 episodes or so, and
If not more.
if not more. And then they take everything that happened in that and compress it into a 1.5 hour movie.
Mm-hmm. It just doesn't work.
Why?
I don't know. Like, it is an
Why?
epic, it's an epic storyline, but because it takes its time. And there's all this build-up to the final fight.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of shoving the conflict in, like, hour and a half and cutting out a bunch of other important stuff and cutting corners.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's my complaint.
Alright, I found one. I was looking at Titanic ones, because I've known you've seen Titanic.
I have.
What do you think of Titanic?
It was fine. I think I missed part of it.
Did you?
Yeah, because, or maybe not. We watched it in film studies. I
Yeah,
remember,
back in high school.
grade 10, yeah. And I feel like I missed part of it, but not that much. But anyways, I know what happens in the movie, and it was fine.
Do you now?
It was a good movie. I didn't really have a problem with it. It was long, but it was a good story, I guess.
Hmm.
Obviously, that person doesn't think so. I'm trying. It sticks to my feet.
Interesting statement out of context.
Yeah, that's not being put into context. I've given up on trying to be in context when around you. So go ahead.
I think Titanic's fine. I do kind of believe it is overhyped.
Well,
But
yeah.
I think as it is, it works fine.
Well, at the time, when it came out, it was
I
good.
can't remember what else.
But-
it won Best Picture, but I can't remember what it was really up against.
I don't know. But
Jason, do you know? Jason, movie master Jason, do you know?
yes, it was about it was up against Jaws.
Jaws?
Only off by a couple decades there.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. So
Jason.
nails.
Jason, you are master.
I know. Okay, so Apple did their thing.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. About
was-
the iWatch.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. Maybe like half a week.
Didn't it happen before we recorded the last one?
Nope. I don't think so. Maybe.
They talked about it was last Monday.
Yeah, it would have been last Monday. Because I had... Yeah, that's right. It was last Monday. And we didn't talk about it on the last one. For whatever. I don't even remember what the last
It
one...
happened that day.
Yeah.
That we
And we
recorded.
hadn't talked about it or anything. Yeah.
I
the-
still don't know much.
The Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked about it a bunch more with my coworker, Austin, who knows all the Apple. And the Apple Watch is... Yeah. It's
a watch.
it's a watch. You
Made by
can
Apple.
pay like $19,000 for it if you so desire.
Yeah,
to waste your money.
There's different tiers or whatever.
There's 3 different
Oops.
levels of the watch or something. But the top level starts at like 10,000, as I understand, and then just goes up depending on what materials are used on it.
All right.
Yeah. And then also the MacBook.
Oh, right, there's a new MacBook.
There is a new MacBook.
Isn't it just called a MacBook?
It's just called the MacBook, yeah. And it's basically like...
It's kind of like what I used to have.
No, it's
Except
nothing
updated.
like that.
Except updated.
It's basically it only has like one port, which is USB-C, which everybody is complaining about. But like I was talking to Austin about it, and he's like,
They announce anything, everybody's going to complain about
"It's
it.
true, yeah." But I was talking to Austin about it, and he was saying like, lots of people, like himself included, really don't need that many ports. Like SD card slot, display out ports, USB ports. They don't use them that much.
Nah, USB is really the only...
USB is the big one, yeah. But, I mean, it still has a headphone jack on it, as far as I'm
Okay.
aware. So you can still use headphones and a microphone or whatever. And then it's just got everything else. And if you want, like, USBs or whatever, you can get a hub adapter or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody's just going wild about it.
Riots in the streets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Would you get an Apple Watch?
No, I won't get.
Nope.
I won't get an Apple Watch because I just use a normal watch. Except I haven't been recently because mine's out of batteries. But I've never really gotten the tech watches or anything like that.
Yeah. Seems kind of like a bit of a waste of money. And like all those apps on the even tinier screen seems a bit...
Yeah,
Whatever.
like I know.
I don't... Okay.
A couple people at work have like the Pebbles, and they have like the snake game on it where you have to avoid the other person's snake and just try and survive longer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's kind of fun a couple times, but I mean apart from that, I can do anything like that on a phone or my iPad, which is bigger screens, and just have a normal watch for telling time.
All right.
And I mean, people like they can also get like texts and stuff, but you can't reply to them. It'll tell you that you're getting a phone call, but you can't answer the phone call unless you pull your phone out. So what's the point?
I gotta show you this thing on Twitter I saw about that. But I don't know. It's like that Jack's Film bit where it's like, why get I think it was the iPad Mini, where it's like, why get the iPad Mini? Because you can probably afford it.
Yeah.
That's the point where it is with Apple tech like that.
Yeah. And people will get it. And they'll be like,
Because
oh, I
they
have
can
an Apple
probably
Watch.
afford it.
Yeah. And I won't. And I'll be like, oh, I have a watch. It tells time. And
Does it
nothing
now?
else.
Yes.
Yeah. yeah.
Going in the link dump.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, yeah. But
Okay, got a bit sidetracked there. Titanic, I actually haven't seen any of the other movies it was against for Best Picture, so I can't say anything about that. This person, first of all, it's noted this was written in 1999.
okay.
This is important.
Oh.
This is important, especially when you see the first line.
1999. Same year my sister was born. Throwing that out there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry you have to be affiliated with this, Bethany.
Numbers.
Yeah, years.
The most undeserving of praise in the history of film. By Anonymous.
Hi, Anonymous.
What I think I'll probably like best about the new Star Wars film, Phantom Menace, is that it will likely blow Titanic out of the water. If you'll pardon the pun, when it comes to sheer devastating box office receipts, and thereby knock it out of the #1 spot.
Oh, the way you read that. It'll
Yeah.
blow it out of the water, if you'll pardon the pun, when it comes to... Yeah.
Box office,
Blah, 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 blah. Knock it out of the water, or knock it out
Every
of the
time I
#1
hear someone declare Titanic is the greatest film that they've ever seen, I think to myself, you don't see a lot of movies, do you? What a travesty. You could make 50 good movies that are a lot better than Titanic for the same price tag. Okay. Phantom Menace hasn't come out when they wrote this.
Okay.
So not only were they betting that Phantom Menace was going to be fantastic, the poor soul,
Yeah.
they were also betting that it would outdo the box office on Titanic.
Which,
Also wrong.
yeah, that didn't happen until Avatar, did it?
Mm-hmm. Not till 2009, when the same filmmaker
Went back to work.
mm-hmm.
Had to come out of his early retirement.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think
I don't know what
if I
happened.
remember right, I think he made Titanic, which got released in '97, and then he did like some documentaries and other stuff here and there. No actual like films until '09 when he did Avatar.
So I was right. Basically. Kind of. Not really. But anyways.
Now Avatar 2 and 3
Really?
and 4.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Why?
'Cause
They already won. They finished the story. They finished the story's ended.
Yeah, but it
We
wasn't
don't
a
need
good
more.
story.
What?
It wasn't that good a story.
No, but that's all the more reason to not do more story.
Yeah. They're making more. I'm excited because I have no idea where it's going.
Fair enough. Probably to another planet. Or
And I don't
more,
even like Avatar that much.
Or aliens will come to their planet and they'll fight them
Yeah,
off.
xenomorphs.
The same way that they fought off everybody else. Anyways.
Quote, well, it won a lot of Academy Awards and lots of people really loved it. Quote, as someone might say in its defense. Well, lots of people like the Spice Girls, and billions of people eat McDonald's, but that doesn't mean it's high quality. Yes, millions of Elvis fans can be wrong.
Okay.
Also dating this with having the Spice Girls. I love that.
Okay.
I'll be the first to admit that part of the problem for me was that the mega hype over the film. I waited a month or so to see it, and ultimately, it didn't live up to the expectations set upon it, which simply called more attention to the appalling stupid love story. It's true, Phantom Menace will likely suffer a similar fate. But... Period.
But...
Period. That's not... It's not a sentence.
Nope.
But okay.
Please continue. Please, don't stop now.
This person's gonna be so disappointed. Well, yeah, like it's going to happen still.
It hasn't stopped.
James Cameron's Titanic is a cheesy action fix, thinly disguised as a period piece. B, a 3-hour epic that has its finest moments given away in the trailer. Do you mean the part where the ship sinks? Cause gonna be honest here, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, everyone did.
C, a sappy love story beyond belief or entertainment. Is that a phrase, Jason?
Apparently, yes, but I don't know. A sappy love story beyond belief or entertainment.
Doesn't really work.
Like, beyond belief works, but not entertainment.
No. D, something left better to documentarians, which I would have enjoyed much more. Good. Because guess what? Cameron made plenty of documentaries about the Titanic afterwards.
You know, looking back on this 16 years later, I wonder how that guy feels about this review.
I wonder if this person even remembers writing this.
Probably not. By the way, I'd like to point out, just pause for a moment here, 113 out of 121 people found this review helpful or useful.
You read that number wrong.
I didn't.
You said 121.
Oh, I meant 221, sorry.
So, about half.
A little over half, yeah.
Found this useful. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of long. So it grabs people's attention that way.
Long, yes.
Well, another thing with IMDb and why the users are kind of awful is that they... Like, when I said user ratings are kind of, like, really skewed sometimes, it's mostly because people... Of course, there's no there's no way to hold you to it, but they often just kind of like rate it without actually seeing a movie. It's like, oh, I heard this was good, 10 out of 10. Oh, I heard this sucked, 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Back to this. A film with arrogance that lives up to the level demonstrated with the real ship. What?
They're saying that they're as arrogant as the people who built the ship. Like, this ship will never sink.
Blub, blub, blub.
Blah, blah, blah.
But I don't know how the film has arrogance about it. How does the film depicting the arrogance of the characters as if it was arrogance as it actually happened?
How does that make it arrogant? I don't know. I have no idea what they're talking about, dude.
F. A robbery of 3 hours that I will never get back. Therefore, the greatest motivation for a time machine I can think of.
I hear stuff like that all the time. Dude, it's 3 hours. Come on.
When I meet someone who hasn't seen it yet, I say, quote, I wish I could trade places with you, quote.
Gee.
What?
They want to trade. They don't want to have seen it.
Oh, now I gotcha. I thought it was like leading up into they were about to go watch it, and I haven't seen it yet. And it was like, good, I'll switch places with you. I'll watch it again. 6 hours of my life, now gone.
Now I can complain twice as much.
But no, like, you don't get that? The whole 3 hours of your life wasted?
3 hours? Oh no! It's like an eighth of a day. The horror.
Eh.
Sorry, I don't
if
think
it's
it's
really
that big a
bad,
deal.
I haven't come across a long movie that's really bad for me. I've come across long movies I don't like, but I still don't feel like it's 3 hours of my life wasted. It's still something normally that I
But
can
I
get.
mean...
Also, I tend to not watch them all at once.
Yeah, but I mean, also, when it comes to, like, wasting time... What would he have done instead? Watch 2 other movies? Because, I mean, I don't know, dude.
He would have watched Phantom Menace twice.
Yeah, and we both know that that's a total waste of time as well, so...
Alright, I'm gonna finish this quickly. My phone's starting to die.
Okay, finish her up.
G. A slap in the face to any genuine victim of hypothermia. How long are we supposed to believe that people can be immersed in freezing cold water and still form intelligible sentences?
It's a movie. Get over it.
Thankfully, a film that wasn't recognized for any acting achievements at the Oscars.
No, not right now. Look it up.
I will double check.
Titanic acting Oscars.
Well, I think Kathy Bates. I can't remember if she won or was just nominated, but I should just go to my history because I had it open a moment ago.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Actor, no, they weren't nominated. Actress, Kate Winslet was nominated.
But didn't win.
Didn't win. No, they didn't win any.
And we're back.
And we're back. I got a call in the middle of that and I stopped the recording. I guess Kate Winslet was the only one who got a nomination. She didn't win, just nomination. Alright, gotta finish this. A technological achievement in filmmaking and little else. So, that's still worth it most of the time. For me, at least.
Yeah.
The only reason I post this as an anonymous comment is I do not welcome the rebuttal of the 10,000 13-year-old Leonardo DiCaprio fans, who will no doubt come to his defense, and I am not really interested in hearing a defense of Titanic's story, acting, or length. That was enjoyable. That was an enjoyable review. So we gotta end this.
We're gonna end this up. Hardly Working Hippies podcast. I'm Jason. I'm Tumblr at acepod00.tumblr.com. Twitter acepod000.
I'm Travell. You can follow me on Twitter at askew_glasses. You can also contact the show at
hardlyworkinghippies@gmail.com.
Or just go to our website at hardlyworkinghippies.com.
Where we post the podcast and videos and We have
Stuff.
comments that nobody ever uses.
And we're on iTunes.
And we're on iTunes, which also has comments.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Um,
Bye.
Bye.